I think you're gonna love this because I know you love to shop. Fashion, but fashion illustrating. It's not just for the fashion industry. Many prints can make it into your hands in the form of notebooks, cell phone covers, maybe you've seen them framed in pictures. But have you ever wondered if you could pick up this art form yourself? I talked to fashion artist illustrator Holly Nichols for how to get started. Holly, I am so excited to talk to you. I love fashion illustrations. I don't know what it is about them, but I am fascinated by them. You do such incredible work. How do you get started if you want to do what you do, but maybe on a budget? I imagine those supplies cost a lot.
They do. So I've been doing it for around 10 years, and I've slowly collected my marker collection, which you see behind me, one by one over a very long time. But you can really create any type of fashion illustration with tools you have at home. So even something as basic as crayons for someone that's really starting out. And then there's some budget options for student grade illustration markers as well.
That's incredible. I love your artwork too because I feel like you put us in that whole situation. Like it tells a story through what you are showing us. How do you kind of draw on that and actually draw on that? Not intended. And create these worlds.
I typically draw what inspires me, and typically that's been high fashion, more couture subjects. But I think with the last year, with everyone staying at home, I've been drawing a lot of girls in their sweatpants, kind of cozied up in bed, reading a book. So it kind of just speaks to whatever mood I'm in and what's going on in the world around me.
Did you ever imagine that people would want to follow you just for your drawings alone? I was on your Instagram page. I mean, you have over 500,000 followers who just love to see what your drawings are every day. Do you ever think that was going to happen?
I didn't. I'm very grateful that it did happen. And still, I think, like most artists, I go through this phase of kind of self-doubt and questioning of why people like what I do. But I'm very grateful that they do. And I get to interact with other artists and other people in the fashion community all the time. So that's my favorite part, I think.
Well, if you could see the back of my phone covers, I have prints. There's just something about seeing your drawings that it's really incredible. And I know you're now helping others. You put out this book to show us how we can draw either high fashion, or you also have some techniques for those comfortable positions you were talking about.
I did. So over the last year, I've been working on a book. It's called Modern Fashion Illustration, and it discusses my approach to the art of fashion illustration. So it's a bit atypical in the sense that the proportions are a little bit more realistic, and the girls aren't just these runway models. They're girls, everyday girls like I was speaking about. And I take you step by step through how I draw them, the pencil step through the full color, and sometimes even into how to post on social media. So it's really all encompassing to how to be a fashion illustrator.
What's next for you? Like, where do you take this talent? I'm sure you already have so much happening, but is there some place you're aspiring to go to?
My goal is always to create art in new places. And of course, with everything going on, that's a little bit difficult with travel being limited. But I see bright things for the future, and I'd love to take myself and my markers somewhere exciting for new and fresh inspiration.
I always love it. It looks so cool. To follow Holly on Instagram as well, you can find her at @hnicholsillustration.